Hello. People don't hate me. I know. Don't hate me. I know it's been like 3,000 years since I put up a video, but yo, Christmas is busy. The holidays are busy. I'm so sorry, but hope you had a very lovely Christmas, and I just want to wish you a very beautiful 2020. And before anything, I want to thank you. Oh wow, this is soda, guys. Soda. I want to thank you for 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and leaving comments and loving me and watching my videos. So if you are new, thank you for stopping by. Just came across this video accidentally, please consider subscribing. Let's get to 200 subscribers, yeah, as soon as possible. January, December, I don't know. Let's just get to 200 subscribers. And if you are old, I don't know how much I gotta thank you, but thank you so much, people. Thank you. Yo, I've been sipping on this soda for, I don't know, like 30 minutes, so my tongue is this color. Yeah, it is the holidays that I were messed. Anyways, so I figured the only way to end this year is with a story time, and this story happened. This situationship happened 2016 when I was at uni. People, why do we always, okay, I know we stress about money at uni because we don't work, and then our parents think we are adults, we can take good care of our money. It doesn't happen like that. At uni today you have money, an amount of money, tomorrow nothing. You don't have. So there is a semester, yeah, during 2016 when I decided to crib with my sister. Like, I decided to share a room with my sister, but the hostel we were sleeping in was close to her university. We didn't share the same university. It was close to her university, but then I had to take a taxi to my university from there. But it was convenient, it was okay, like I wasn't complaining, it was okay. And it was my idea that we share the room. It was okay, people. So now it was close to exams, and I pretty much had to be at school every day. Yo, people, uni exams stress so much. You have to be at campus very early in the morning so that you get the best seat in the library. Like, you have to. So now I wake up, I have my 50,000 shilling. It is the only money I had, people. It is a note. It's like having like $100 note. It is a note, but I will calculate the amount of 50,000 Ugandan shilling, and I'll put it down here, how much it equates to in a dollar, to $1, whatever. So I had my 50,000 shillings. Now, people, it is the only money I had, the only money I had. But again, if I was on my good behavior, it would last me for a week or 5 days. So I was good. So I got to get my taxi, and lucky enough, or unfortunately, I get a lift to school. So I didn't spend anything from my 50,000. I go to school, I read. Now it's lunchtime, around 2. I had to go back to the hostel. Now this time I don't get a lift, I have to take a taxi to my hostel. Now back from my uni to the hostel, it always cost me 1,500 or 2,000. Now the taxi I took, it was 2,000. So I get my 50k note from my bag. I don't know, people, what was wrong. Probably because I was stressed. I don't know. There is nothing that can justify the situation. I remember getting my 50k, giving it to this taxi guy, and walking away, leaving him with the only money I had to last me a week. Yeah. So, around hostels, there are always restaurants, cheap restaurants for university people. And there is that one restaurant I loved, and because I loved the owner, she was very good. So I go in, I order for food. Yeah, the food I ordered was like 3,000, and then a drink for 1,000, equating to 4,000. And she was like, yeah, I'm right behind you. I'm going to bring you food. Yo, this lady was so good. She would bring me food in my room. Like sometimes I would call, but I think the things happen at uni. Like you can just call and they bring you food. So I go, and this woman brings me food. This lady, this beautiful lady, brings me food to my room. Now I have to pay her because she has brought me food. People, I dip in my bag to get the money. And when I saw nothing, this is when everything came back. Like, yo, you just handed over your only 50,000 to the taxi guy. And now I remembered him telling me, have your balance. But because I was stressed, because I don't know, maybe because I thought I had just given him 2,000, I thought he wasn't talking to me. I just continued walking. Now it all came back to me. Like, I was like, no, 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 no. The devil is working. No, no, wait, no. Now, this woman was like, you know what, you will bring me the money or you will call me to pick up the money. I mean, she was extra, extra good. I'm like, yeah, sure, sure. I'm there stuck. I called my dad to come to my rescue because now I don't have money at all to last me for an entire week. I have nothing. I called my dad who had given me some money. He had given me some money, like upkeep money and tuition, like 2 weeks ago. So I was like, okay, maybe he would understand that upkeep is done to give me like money. Yeah, sure. So I call him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send you money. I was about to send you money. I was thinking of sending you money, blah 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 blah. But I'm strapped. I will send you money tomorrow morning. You all know how African parents are. So I'm like, yeah, sure. He will send me money tomorrow. But I know my dad, people. I know my dad. When he tells you tomorrow, it will be 2 days tomorrow. But I'm like, okay, I needed hope. Because I was broke. Now, before anything happens, before I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I need money. Y'all know how it is hard to be at uni without money. So I'm trying to figure out like, what am I gonna do? Who do I call? So my cousin, the one I share the room with, calls. Now, my cousin did food and nutrition at uni, catering, something like that. So they always did practicals and she always brought back food, at home. So I didn't have to, stress so much about what I'm gonna eat at dinner. They should always bring me food, like the practical they did at school, something like that. So it was always like, oh, she's gonna bring me food. Now she calls me, telling me how her boyfriend picked her up for lunch, so she's not coming back. Now it is getting super real. I'm in date, I'm broke, and I have nothing to eat for supper. Yeah, it couldn't get any worse. People, now I knew the clouds were falling over, like really falling over. People, and then it was approaching exam time. I had to be at uni almost every day to just read, to discuss with people, to just be active. Now I remember the only person who's going to serve me is my friend. So I had a friend at uni, but he went to the same uni with my cousin. Yo, people, let me tell you one thing. Men are kind of reliable. Like friends, your male friends will be reliable financially more than your girlfriends. I don't know whether I have that right, but that is the only thing that came to mind. Like, call him. So I'm like, I call him. People, at this moment, I'm thinking of how am I going to access the internet to read for exams? How am I going to go to school? So I call him and ask him whether he's still around campus. He's like, yeah, sure, you can come. And he just gave me his locations. I go meet him and I tell him, so people, I didn't want to embarrass myself. Okay, maybe you know how proud you can be at uni. I didn't want to give him the satisfaction that he was my last resort, even though he was my last resort. So I tell him how my cousin had lost our money, so me and my cousin have nothing to eat. So me, I mean, I was trying so much not to say me. I was like, so me and my cousin are just we don't have money, so she just lost our money, blah 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 blah. I just gave him like a lame story, so he dipped in his pocket and gave me 10. He gave me 10,000 shillings. Again, 10,000 shillings is like $3. Yeah, it is like $3. But it was heaven sent. Like this money would serve me. First of all, I would pay the 4,000 that I owed the food lady, so that I mean, I know she would leave me to just find money when I do, but again, I wouldn't need food tomorrow. What would I tell her? So it was better I pay her. Now I have a balance of 6,000 shillings. So I paid the money. I paid the food lady that evening when I got the money. So I am waiting for my father to send me money in the morning. So I have my 6,000 shillings. So 6,000 is like a dollar point or $2. So I have that 6,000 shillings with me. So I'm like, okay, if my dad sends me money, I go to school. If he doesn't send me money, I have to use this money to take me probably a day or 2 days. Guess what? My father, he didn't send money. No, no. African parents, typical African parents. So he didn't send me money. And I'm like, yo, I was wise, so I can stress this money. Good enough, he sent me money the next day. I remember going out and treating myself to like a huge pizza alone and some ice cream because I had survived death almost. People, being at uni and not having money is hell, especially during exam, exam time, when you have to buy this, you have to buy that, you have to download this, you have to download that. It was really, really ugly for me, but I survived. Moral of the story, you can survive. There's always a way out. Yeah, otherwise, that was it. Thank you so much for the love this year. I've been on YouTube for 6 months. Thank you so much for the love I've seen here. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, 2020, we're doing it bigger and better. So people, make sure you take care of yourselves. I want to see you in 2020 and just have a fabulous next. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think about this story time. And 2020 is coming with more of these story times. So yeah, today I wasn't doing a story time about the airport. How good. Otherwise, I love you guys so much. Bye.